In this video, we'll talk about the journey of Bharatiya Janata Party, how they moved from just 3 seats to 303 seats and how they managed it all. Hello and welcome everyone. This is Tanishka Pundir with you and you are watching Opinion Class. In this video, we'll talk about the journey of Bharatiya Janata Party, how they moved from just 3 seats to 303 seats and how they managed it all. So let's start. The history of Bharatiya Janata Party is linked to the Bharatiya Jana Sangh. The Jana Sangh was formed in Delhi on 21st of October 1951 while the BJP was formed on 6th of April 1980. Today, BJP is at the highest point in its political history. From the center to more than half of the states of the country, it is in control. His journey from zero to peak has been full of long struggles and ups and downs. The foundation of Jana Sangh was laid by Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukarji. After independence, Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukarji was a part of the Congress government, headed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. But on 19 April 1950, he resigned from the cabinet and decided to form a political party as an alternative to the Congress. But the question is, why did Mukarji leave the Nehru cabinet? People migrated after the partition of the India-Pakistan. Both countries were suffering from gruesome riots, due to which the Nehru-Liaquat Pact took place. It was said in this agreement that the both countries would set up minority commissions in their respective countries. Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukarji had a desire for alternative politics in opposition to the politics of Pandit Nehru, describing the Nehru-Liaquat Pact as Nehru's policy of Muslim appeasement. Shyama Prasad Mukarji resigned from the post of Union Minister of Industries on 19th of April 1950. And took the initiative to form a new political party as an alternative to the Congress. Now, you all are curious. I know you all are curious about the Nehru-Liaquat Pact. Let us understand what was in this pact. The Nehru-Liaquat Pact is also known as the Delhi Pact. It was a bilateral treaty between India and Pakistan after the partition of India. There were mainly 4 things in this. The first one, refugees could come to India, Pakistan to settle their property. Abducted women and looted property were to be returned. The third one, the forced conversions were not recognized. And the last one, both countries were to set up a minority commission in their respective countries. Through this agreement, both countries had to ensure these things as well. And what were these things? The first one being the fear sitting between the religious minorities on both sides will be reduced and mutual relations will be improved. According to this agreement, fundamental rights were guaranteed to all minorities. All minorities will be given full rights to be elected to political positions in their countries and to participate in the civil and armed forces of their countries. Both governments will ensure that they will assure complete security to the minorities of their country within the borders of their respective countries regarding life, culture, property, and personal respect. For those who want to take their movable property with them across the border, there will be no restrictions. These included jewelry as well. Before December 31st, 1950, all the expatriates who want to come back can come. Their immovable property, houseboat, will be returned to them. If the fields are there, then the fields will also be returned. If he wants to sell them and go back, he will have the option to do so. Forcible conversions will have no validity. The women who were forcibly imprisoned will also have complete freedom to return. One minister from both governments will be present in the affected areas. There, they will ensure that the terms of the agreement are properly followed. But now the question is, why was the Jan Sangh formed? Mainly two reasons were important behind the formation of Jan Sangh. One was the Nehru Liaquat Agreement, which I have told you, and the second was the ban on Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, that is RSS, after the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi. Due to the ban imposed on RSS after the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, a section of the country started believing that it is necessary to have an alternative to the Congress in the country's politics. The people associated with the Sangh also needed a political platform to keep their point on the political platform. After resigning from the Nehru government, Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee met the then Sarsangh Chalak of the Sangh, Guru Golwalkar, where the strategy for the formation of Jan Sangh was made. Bharatiya Jan Sangh was established on 21st of October 1951 in a small program in Delhi. Founder of Jan Sangh, Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee, Professor Balraj Madhok Deen Dayal Upadhyay. The election symbol of the Jan Sangh was Deepak and the flag was kept of saffron color. In 1953, the Jan Sangh launched its first major campaign on this issue. On the lines of other states, there was a demand to merge Jammu and Kashmir with India without any special status. At that time, a permit was required to go to the Jammu and Kashmir, and instead of the post of Chief Minister, there was a post of Prime Minister. Dr. Mukherjee saw this as a policy of hindering the unity of India, and he was strongly against it. On May 8, 1953, Dr. Mukherjee started his journey to Jammu and Kashmir without any permit. Now, this was all about Bharatiya Jan Sangh. The question now is that how did Bharatiya Janata Party emerge from the Jan Sangh? How was it formed? The turning point in the politics of Jan Sangh came in the year of 1975, when the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi imposed an emergency in the country. The people of Jan Sangh openly opposed the emergency. All the leaders associated with the Jan Sangh had to stay in jail for this. In the year 1977, when Indira Gandhi ended the emergency, the process of general elections started in the country. Forgetting the ideological differences, the opposition parties formed the Janata Party to defeat the Indira Gandhi and the Congress. The Jan Sangh merged with the Janata Party. The Janata Party was formed by merging the United Socialist Party, Bharatiya Lok Dal, Congress opposition and Jan Sangh. In the elections of 1977, the leaders of Jan Sangh got good success. Under the leadership of Mukarji, the Janata Party formed the government at the center. In 1978, the socialist leader Madhu Limaye raised the issue of dual membership. This led to the debate that Jan Sangh people who joined the Janata Party could not live together as the members of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and the Janata Party, as JP had taken Jan Sangh leaders on the condition that they give up RSS membership completely. When the socialist asked him to leave the membership of the Sangh, he refused. In such a situation, the political experiment of the Janata Party against Indira Gandhi proved unsuccessful. The Janata Party fell in 1979. Lok Dal leader Chaudhry Charan Singh became the Prime Minister with the support of the Congress. Now, the journey from Janata Party to Bharatiya Janata Party. The Janata Party split on the issue of giving up its membership to the RSS. The leaders of Jan Sangh decided to form their own separate party. This is how the Bharatiya Janata Party came into existence. The Janata Party had to face a crushing defeat in the 1980 Lok Sabha elections. After this, a resolution was passed in the executive meeting of the Janata Party, and the leaders of the Janata Party were banned from having an association with the RSS. In such a situation, the leaders who came from Jan Sangh to Janata Party started thinking of new political options. By the time of 1980, the paths of leaders associated with Samajwadi and Jan Sangh in the Janata Party were separated. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lal Krishna Adwani and other leaders of the Jan Sangh announced a new political party in the name of Bharatiya Janata Party. On April 6, 1980, this announcement was made publicly. The BJP founders made Lotus the election symbol because the symbol was used by revolutionaries against British rule. The lotus flower is also seen in association with the Hindu culture. Lotus is also the national flower. In this way, by making the lotus flower the election symbol, the BJP is practicing both Hindutva and nationalism. Now the story of BJP before the Ram Mandir movement. Under the chairmanship of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the BJP entered the Lok Sabha elections in 1984, but due to the sympathy generated by the assassination of Indira Gandhi, the BJP got to one seat less than in the first elections of the Jan Sangh. BJP got 2 seats. Atal Bihari Vajpayee himself lost the election. Lal Krishna Adwani did not contest the election. The first one was A.K. Patel from Mehsana in Gujarat. In the June 1989 Palampur session, the BJP for the first time passed a resolution to free Ram Janmabhoomi and build a grand Ram temple at the disputed site. BJP kept the Ram Mandir issue in its main political agenda and included it in its election manifesto. In the 1989 Lok Sabha elections, BJP got tremendous political benefits. BJP increased from 2 seats to 85 MPs. Congress had to face defeat, and VP Singh became the Prime Minister of the country. The BJP supported the VP government from outside. Now we'll talk about Atal Adwani era, from edge to Hindutva. When the issue of Ram Mandir proved to be a little lifeline for the BJP, Lal Krishna Adwani became the face of hardcore Hindutva. After this, the BJP started the exercise of giving more edge to the Ram temple. Because the VP Singh government had implemented the recommendations of the Mandal committee, the BJP decided to start the Ram Mandir movement under the leadership of Adwani to counter the backward class politics mobilized after the Mandal Commission. Now about BJP government in 3 states simultaneously. Now we will talk about Modi era and its 2 perspectives, Hindutva and nationalism. Before the 2014 general elections, BJP's national executive meeting was held in Goa, in which Narendra Modi was made the head of the election campaign. The BJP returned to power with a bang in these elections with 282 seats. From here, a new era started in BJP, which is known as Modi-Shah era.